Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a considerably late episode of the Redsun.tf podcast. I am joined by our guest star, once again, June.
I have been recently promoted to co-host. I'm no longer a guest star, in case any of you are wondering. Don't listen to the other. Don't listen to her. All right.
No, Sui is alive. I promise. You can check. He's over
Yeah,
there.
he's
No. Look in the chair. Look in the chair right next. Do you see him?
he's taking a little nap. Don't worry about him. He'll be back in a
He's
bit.
in the chair. He's just taking a little nap. Don't worry about it. In that case, it is wonderful to be back in our little recording studio and once again talking about Redsun.tf. Now, our last post was back in December, before Smithmas. How have you been holding up so far in this year of Redsun?
It's
June?
been a pretty busy year for Redsun so far, I'd say.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff been going on, you know. Lots of new things to talk about, I'd say.
Lots of new things to talk about, that's true. And we've had a couple of smaller events I suppose we should get out of the way first, before we get into the big meaty topic. It is more
Also,
apparent. You go first.
I just want to put this out there. Like literally, the moment you started recording, I sold one of my my vintage micro TF2 coins. It was very funny seeing the pop up like right exactly as you said one.
Micro
Yeah,
TF
people are buying
scare.
it apparently. Micro TF2. Well, I have a lot to talk about in regards to that later. So
That's a whole topic to talk about. But for right now, I suppose again I'd like to just go over a couple of the small events. Believe what missed out. We had the first release of Startup Tennis. It was
Yes.
sometime in December,
Tennis.
I believe, about 25th on Christmas, according to our event post. That was a wonderful little map, again started by Ethan once more, and it's certainly a map.
I unironically think it is pretty good startup map. It's good to add to the collection.
I think I delivered it in a way that sounded like I hated it, but that's not the case. I think it's pleasant.
It did sound like you did kind of like vocalize that as if you showed disdain towards the map.
No,
Yes.
I think it's very sweet. It very much reminds me of I want to say like kind of it's not even true because I feel like the newer trade maps do it better, honestly. But a lot of trade maps, it reminds me of the super big ones. It's very much that energy where it's just like 40 randomly dispersed popular things from this weird trading community, and they've all got their own little room and their own little funny object. It's very much like that, but it's a Redsun one.
It's a very fun map. Like I went through it by myself basically, and vibes for overall was getting like, yep, this is Redsun, all right. This is Redsun in 2024, 2025. Yep.
I guess in that regard, it's kind of a less condensed, or no, yeah, it was a less condensed Aurora Mansion, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, they both have their own vibes, do I say? And I still really appreciate Aurora Mansion as a starter map. So
I think it's good for having a variety of startup maps again. I very much enjoy that opportunity.
yes, I mean now at this point we're at like 8, 9 startup maps.
Yeah,
We have done a lot.
there's no problem.
However long we've had it, so they're actually having multiple startup maps.
It's been very good.
So
I very much enjoy that. In terms of other events and whatnot, we did have the first. It was the Artificial December, which was the funny modded Smash Brothers one, or not Smash Bros. No, that was the one before. This one is Soul Calibur, if I recall correctly.
you have to remind me who the winners of that were.
It was in third place, Zabad Medic, with Wendy's, which I presume is the American fast food brand, given the apostrophe S at the end. Okay. With Death Run Steamworks Extreme, a classic. Lucifer with Kiru. That's not how you pronounce that, but I'm not good at that word. Would you like to try it?
No.
Okay. The guy from Yakuza. Dame Dene guy.
True.
With TF2 Party, Team Battles, and DBZ Man vs. Man. And in our first place, we had John Bean Potter with Benin, choosing the maps Basalt, Prop Hunt, Monopoly Mystery Map, and Isaac Super Zombie Fortress. So, I'm sure that was a lovely little time for everybody.
Mm. Alright. And just another little thing in January. No, check it. January 6th, coins and item drop updates.
Oh, I remember that. I forgot to read about it. What was with that?
So basically, I forgot how the changes were. I think that basically rare and super rare items had a more higher chance of dropping, or actually I'm pretty sure it was just rares. I'm like comparing these chances, like, oh no, because
yeah, the thread shows 60% common, 28% uncommon, 10% rare, 2% super rare. So I think that's about double for most of everything except common.
Yeah, no, because the last item drop changes were from 2023, and those had 3 tiers of items, like drops basically. They were uncommon, and rare. And the changes in January, now there's 4 tiers of item drops. There's common, uncommon, rare, and now super rare. And super rare, I assume that's the drop specific titles and certain coins. The title drops, those are definitely the super rare. I'm not sure about the other like drop rarities.
There's also a couple other small game mode changes I'm seeing. I remember there was the Man vs. Man change, making Uber more expensive.
Yes,
and big buffs to health upgrade, which is great because my favorite thing to do in Man vs. Man is run around as heavy with Fist of Steel.
Yeah, I've played quite a lot of Man v Man since change. I actually do think the changes are really good, especially the health upgrade changes. Mostly because with health upgrade, there's no melee resistance or anything like that, and it is really funny to just run around as like a scout with a fish and just smack everything to death. And now you could basically just play as a scout at max movement speed with like 300 HP, which is really funny. Oh, and what is it? Well, you can only carry 1 canteen at a time, so no more just having people go onto objective with fucking 3 Uber charges.
Yeah, it was a problem. Not like a huge one or anything, but it was unideal.
Yes, I do honestly really like those changes. I thought they were all very good, very healthy for the mode. What else?
I think the only other thing that comes to mind is the I guess Alex's dev diarrhea on the 12th. I missed out on that one, but it was I heard quite wonderful things about it.
It was a dev diarrhea for sure. Yeah.
Not sure what else we can call it, but with that, we've about wrapped up the important, immediate things to get out of the way. So we can get to the big, awesome thing to talk about, which was Metrolands, this year's new big event. Metrolands has been running, I believe, since the 25th of January, if I'm recalling correctly.
It has been since the... Hang on, I'm checking. I think, it was either the 23rd or the 25th.
Alright, we'll say the 25th, so I'm right the first time. Metrolands is, of course, the big new event for this year. Bunch of new item drops, bunch of new gimmicks, bunch of funny stuff. As a general rundown, the way Metrolands functions is we have had a big sort of map, which I will probably have on screen at this point. That'll kind of, you move past them, kind of like it's a, what would you call it, like a board game. You pay a little credit toll to move to the next space, and you can claim spaces that have items, cards to boost your point gains, and all sorts of things. The points themselves are earned through, playing the game. Obviously they're earned for playing the game. Stuff like kills, round wins, objectives, everything will give you a little bit of it. Cards and the like can help boost them. And also in some paths you'll have a little thing in the way that'll stop you, like a little, what do we call them, contracts?
Blockade, they're called, I think.
They're called blockades, alright. Well, the contract blockades are the only other real, objective obstacle. Outside of that, you should just be paying your credits to get towards the items, get your booster cards, and win the event. How's it been going for you so far in terms of progression?
Pretty good. I mean, I have not been playing a lot compared to when the event first started. Obviously, new server event, you're gonna have people on the server for literal hours, and I was definitely one of those people. But I'm getting pretty close to wrapping up everything, at least in terms of buying all the shop items and getting the final title. People keep on saying there's something for 100%ing, getting every single available path, but at this point, I don't believe it.
I don't think that's true. In fact, I hope that's not true.
And I mean, if you want to challenge yourself, you want to go for that, you're well within your right to do that. But I have hobbies. I have work. I have stuff to do. I can't be on TF2 multiple hours every day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a turf of it. I myself have been rather slow to progress through the event. I have had a very, very busy February. It does not allow me to sweat to the same degree as many people in our wonderful little community. But I've certainly tried. I've gotten about half the items at this point. There's a little over a week left. I will maybe get the rest of them.
Yes, by the time we are recording this on Valentine's Day, by this time, event ends on the 23rd. So by the time we are recording, you'd have 9 days until the event ends.
Yeah, I am in severe trouble, but that is a topic we get to when we get to that.
And aside from the Metrolands itself, 4 new game modes in single event. Wow. For relatively new game modes.
Yeah. I think the most we've had before was no, it wasn't Blood Resurgence, was it? I remember it was the one where we had the triple one of, what was it? Hero Fortress, Insta-Give, and, number 3.
Hero Fortress, my beloved.
Hero Fortress, my beloved.
But anyways,
the third one? I'm trying to remember.
New modes. We've got a TF2 Wear Ultimate by Fecal and Pokemon Pasta. Got Freeze Tag V-Script, Prop Kill, and Squad Showdown by the beloved Alex Turtle.
A few of these, I think it might actually have just been Squad Showdown. Was in a rotation before, but it was not separated into its own little map category.
Yes, that's why I sort of said relatively new. Technically, Squad Showdown was a thing before this event. Just now it has its own category, basically.
It's nice seeing we're more getting. Let me try that again. It's nice we're getting more categories for V-Script specific modes. I think that's kind of a good push. It's a good idea.
And I'm pretty sure that it's the same thing with freeze tag V-Script as well. We even had our own category for V-Script VSH, but yeah, people didn't really like that one.
Yeah, I guessing it got removed at some point because I don't see it anymore.
Yes, it is gone.
What was with that?
I don't know. Just people really did not like the idea of two separate VSH categories, I guess.
Well, not starting the topic of how forced VSH hate is. That's another topic for another
Yes.
day. Huh?
Um, do you want to talk about like just the items in general, or do you want to talk about new
I mean,
modes?
I'd still like to talk about the game modes a little bit because I think in terms of game modes, like we ate pretty good this time around.
I perfectly agree. The biggest one, TF2 where thoughts?
It is just it delights me so much that it's a thing. It is everything from old like TF2 WarioWare back from gods. I don't know how many years ago now at this point, but it was a very long time ago. It was one of the first like custom pieces of content I actually played for TF2, and it just feels fucking awesome to have so much of it back. And also to have some of the nice things from Micro TF here too. I think it's really fantastic. Honestly, it's nostalgic, it's wonderful. It runs and plays like genuinely incredibly. It's hard to imagine something like this like existing.
Honestly, couldn't agree more. I like even back then, I'd say like I did enjoy Micro TF2. I still thought it was a perfectly fine mode. People definitely showed their disdain for it, but I think the major thing with Micro was that it just kind of felt empty. To be honest, like there wasn't enough meat on the bones,
Yeah.
and honestly, just TF2 where it kind of just fixed everything and just kind of improved on everything that made Micro fun. To be honest.
Because there was plenty of good things in Micro TF, but it's like you said, it always
Yeah.
felt like it was missing something, so just adding, like, 30 or so of the micro games from Micro TF that were nice and good, and some of the good bosses too, and just putting them in the old version that was discontinued and making it, like, kind of the full, complete package alongside some new stuff. I mean, it just
Yeah.
feels great. It
And
just
because
feels so great.
they've added like so much stuff from like other what is it, like WarioWare esque like TF2 modes that I don't even know about, to be honest. Like even like before my time like playing TF2, and just added it all into like this one package. Basically, it really is just like the ultimate version, essentially.
Some kind of TF2 Wear Ultimate, you could say.
Mm,
Mhm.
definitely.
In terms of the other game modes, I've always been a big advocate for freeze tag, and here is a much nicer and prettier freeze tag. Zero complaints from me.
It is essentially just the same as source freeze tag, but you know, I think freeze tag is a perfectly okay mode, so I'm not gonna complain with more freeze tag. So
I do think it's a lot more polished and functional than the old source mod version of it. I get it's not as versatile because with VScript it has to be baked into the map. Like,
yeah,
it's not as
that's
easy
like the
to
one
just,
major thing.
yeah, pluck something off the workshop and say that'll do. But, like, I don't know. If there was, like, 20 more freeze tag VScript maps, I would also not weep if it just, like, completely replaced it. But, as far
Yeah,
as I
I
know,
think
the
that,
freeze tag one's outside of our server. I don't mean to overtalk you, I apologize.
yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, the freeze tag is, like, outside of our server, isn't it? It's, some other group making
Do
it.
you mean like the V script freeze tag?
Yeah.
Because it's a yeah, that is like a separate group, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that was the main thing with it, like just not replacing the original freeze tag, which it just didn't have enough maps basically. And but I would like to see more maps get added for that.
I
That'd be
definitely
cool.
really enjoy it. Freeze tag has always been nice for me. Let's see, what else? Squad Showdown is now finally in its own group. I believe it also has a couple more maps now. Unless I'm crazy, like, I don't think Woohoo Island was in before.
Woohoo Island, I definitely remember that being before this event.
Okay, I believe
Uh,
you.
I would need to check because I know it's Woohoo Island, Battle Royale, Mario, and was it Slider Shore. I don't know if there's any maps beside that.
Hmm.
Let me check the map list real quick.
I still feel like there was a couple new ones that weren't in Squad
Uh,
Showdown before.
we have Mandrill Maze and Super Flat. Actually, no, Super Flat. I remember Mandrill Maze.
I remember that
I'm
one.
pretty
I
sure
don't
was a
know if
thing.
it was
Yeah.
in Squad Showdown. I remember it from the original BR.
Yeah, definitely. Original was it Fortress Royale. Cairo and Fork. Actually, yeah, yeah. Pretty much all of these I recognize from
Cairo got
before.
ported?
Yes, it is here.
Oh no.
But it does say max 24 players at least. So
A lot of trauma from that map. Lot of trauma.
But yeah, Squad Show. I enjoy Squad Showdown a lot.
I'm glad it's here,
Yeah,
and it's much nicer that it's separated into its own category now.
yeah.
In
I
general,
do.
I think it's good to separate a lot of the V-script stuff into its own groups because it's kind of weird having just a big collection of like half a game mode worth of maps in mystery map or whatever.
Yeah, mystery map as a category is something that's very very strange.
I mean, it
Definitely
has
could
to
have cleaned that up
exist.
a bit.
You
Yeah,
know,
of
like
course.
it has to exist. It serves its purpose, but I mean, like I think even Squad Showdown was in team battles for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, Squad Showdown was in
Yeah.
team battles before.
So I think it's good separating things
Uh,
out.
I do like the mode. It stands out on its own from what was it, Fortress Royale. Hopefully Fortress Royale comes out some other time, or I don't know, gets revived, something like that. Because I do think both modes like have their own merits and downsides, to be honest. But it's
It's kind
getting
of hard to
fun.
say though, honestly, because the thing with like, or I guess the main advantage of Squad Showdown compared to like old Fortress Royale, like if it theoretically existed again, is that you don't have to fuck with it, you don't have to moderate it. It's like simple as. And God, did people fight with Fortress Royale?
Yeah, actually, you say that. I'm pretty sure that was like one of the main inspirations behind Squad Showdown was
Yeah.
people like teaming up as like classes, and then hunting down anyone that wasn't their class.
And that was
And
always
so
funny.
it was, but at a certain point, it does also become like, yeah, this whole teaming thing does start to become some of an issue.
And in general, there was a lot of issues with, like, is this an okay behavior? Is this not? And in Squad Showdown, that doesn't happen. It just, like, it's resolved. It's very plain and simple what the fuck is supposed to go on here. So, like, I get it. Like, I do kind of miss Fortress Royale. It was a lot of good, a lot of bad from that in my memory. And it was always fun to play a full fucking server battle royale, and I know every person in the battle royale. That's always like a fun concept. But yeah, it had some struggles, and even though I think like, you know, Redsun's a lot cleaner than it was back when Fortress Royale was the thing, I still think it's just better this way.
I can see that. I do hope Fortress Royale can make some sort of return eventually.
I would like it. I would still like it. I still would.
And last one, Prop Kill. What's your thoughts on Prop Kill?
I mean, it's nice.
All right. No, but actually,
I mean, it's nice.
It's cool mode. Like it's just like honestly just a fun like 10-minute like time waster. Honestly, just throwing shit around, trying to just beat the shit out of people. It's cool.
I think it's nice to have more short little game modes instead of another 30,
Yeah.
40 hour long fucking arena game mode. You know?
Yeah. Like it's you know like how like cathartic it is, like going from like a 50-minute like Alex Turtle like SDF map, or like a mid session, just 10 minutes. Here's a bunch of props in the gown. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's very relaxing.
I think it's very good. like in that regard. I still feel like the map selection is kind of lacking.
Yeah, but mostly because I don't think people have been making maps for it.
Yeah.
But we have been getting a few new maps, even like maps being tested for it. Let me check. Actually, some of these are in rotation. We had.
You go first, actually.
We had City Secret Lab and Vader Arena originally. Those were all by Batfox, if I'm correct. He originally made the mode, but I'm pretty sure since then we had Construct, Gmod, of course, that got ported over by Rivsid, and what else we have? We have Roblox Castles, that was by Pierre, I'm pretty sure, and Killbox. I have no idea who made this.
Yeah, I definitely feel like a couple of the maps were less spurred by this being a good prompt kill map and more spurred by this is a funny location, let me put it here. I mean, I won't sugarcoat it. SCP Laboratory, not the play. I'd try again.
I'd say like it kind of doesn't matter, to be honest. I don't think it really matters all that much. I mean, Secret Lab is big. I get that complaint that the map it does feel a little bit big, but even then,
I don't know, man. It's got all the doorways. It's got all the weird elevation. It's such a weird shape. There's the escape outside area, which is really bad looking. I get it's like I get it's just a port from like the original map, but like I don't know. You don't
maybe put like a minimum player count on it, but other than that,
I think it
don't
does.
Really see the issue,
I'm not sure, but it's maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just the SCP brain rot. But as far as game modes go, I think this was a pretty good event overall. I'm very happy in that regard. Although, more importantly, I think is there item options, which, as you were telling me before we started the call, you thought it was probably the best selection we've had.
I would say this is unironically like one of the best item selections we've gotten in any event, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've had I think we've had a lot of good quality as of late.
Yes.
But I think this is especially pretty good.
This event specifically has been very good. I'm looking over the catalog right now, just seeing the standout things.
I mean, I'd like to cover all of them. Is there like a place where I can just like find a list of everything from the event?
I don't think not this event. I'm pretty sure because it does. I'm not seeing them in the event page, and that would be like the one place to actually see all the items. Could check the catalog just by it, but it doesn't really have filters on like the newest items.
We'll just use the catalog to go over everything. We'll stop for comments along the way. For banners, we had the Ocean's Cry. I don't remember what this is referencing, but nice job. It was made by Ethan.
And this is from Arknight's contingency contract.
Oh.
That's
okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm glad it makes him happy. In terms of BPifying sounds, we had from Apollo, Sunflower Spoils. It's the funny little coin jingle from the original Plants vs. Zombies.
It's nice. Very nice.
It's cute. I like it. In terms of, chat effect packs, somebody wonderful and beautiful, nobody knows the name of, made a SpongeBob one, Say Bob Sound Pants.
Yeah, Jolly Me notes you. All right.
Okay, it was me. I submitted it. It's my wonderful little item. This is the first time I've ever gotten it. I'm very happy with that. I think it's a pretty nifty little pack. The only thing I'm sad about is we lost Blue Hockey.
Very unfortunate, but a worthy sacrifice. I see it. To be honest,
it sucks because that was I had Zamad provide only one sound effect for the pack, and I said to please give him credit for the item. And he didn't get credit for the item because they removed that one. They didn't keep that sound
There's a
effect.
one line that didn't make it in.
So that kind of sucks for him, honestly. I feel kind of bad about that. But, I mean, like, otherwise, I'm fairly happy with how it went. I remember it's definitely kind of a struggle, honestly, to think of a good, like, selection.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like there's enough, like, meat on it that, like, on SpongeBob, I mean, that, like, I could see, like, if we were ever going to do another, like, bits and pieces, which I think is pretty unlikely we'd get another shot at that, considering we had one in 2023. But if we ever had one again, I could definitely see a couple SpongeBob ones getting in there for stuff I missed. That would have been nice in there.
I do like all the like chat effects, so I really like the selection of lines. It's very, very nice.
It's interesting. We didn't get a one in Warp Zone either. I noticed.
Yeah, don't really see people suggesting chat effects a whole lot nowadays.
And I was the only one to submit any of them in this event, which, in the least egotistical way I can put it, I was kind of guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
I swear I am not an egomaniac. I was just the only one to submit, guys. But I'm happy I got in. Glad to have my own genuine item. My own, what is it? It's not genuine, it's I forget what they're called when you make them.
Self-made.
Self-made, yeah. Next up, for little, what do you call them? Companions. The ones that'll play random voice packs when you kill things. We had the Warden from Sui.
Our co-host, who's still asleep, unfortunately. He will be waking up soon. Don't worry.
And Ethan. It's a very good item. I quite liked it back when it came into rotation, or not rotation, but when it came into offering. Another item, Death Effect, was the Super Monkey Ball, like dying, falling, evil sound.
Fallout.
Very good.
Is it in a very joyous voice?
And it was submitted by Pub Scrub. That was the most recent item I got. It's very nice. Very, very nice.
We've got one new mention sound, ICQ. To be honest, I have no idea what this is.
I have no clue what it is. I don't have it actually. I don't have it in my inventory, so I have no clue what it does, but I presume it's wonderful and great. We did have a
really cool one. The Reanimator Premium.
Yeah, this is the one I was about to get on. Just completely new misc item. I remember back when this was submitted, there was kind of like a whole conversation about like, can we do this? But I mean, all the code was there, and it functioned. So I mean, we have it.
It looks very nice, so why not have it?
I very much like it. I am not a very common practitioner of Midem, but I do appreciate it. I think it's very good. I like it. I love it when we get nifty little miscellaneous items like that. Stuff like like the powered player.
Warp Zone. Yeah, and in Warp Zone we also had the onomatopoeia, the kill effects when you kill someone.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
also really very funny.
I love that. I love little things like that, and I love the submit one. I don't know what's the process for that. I don't know how to do the code and everything for that sort of thing, but I definitely have a couple ideas floating around.
It's a lot more intricate than just submitting any other item, but
I'll just make another say sound pack.
The code.
Who fucking knows? I really could. I could make the fucking. Oh god, that would be horrible. That's a horrible idea. I shouldn't even voice that.
Go ahead, voice it.
I can make the Marvel Rivals say sound.
Oh,
they're all yelling. None of them would be good fucking chat effects.
Oh my god, imagine that fucking Winter Soldier, this fucking old line, fucking again, fucking screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, too many
The
too
chat
many
effect.
of the good lines from that game are yelling for
Yeah,
it to work.
unfortunately.
Fucking, I don't know if anybody wants ideas for items, I fucking Galactic Companion would be good though.
I've already got an item for, idea for the next item submissions.
I know.
I'll talk about that later.
Man, it's hard to think when we're gonna get another one, because honestly, I would not be surprised if, like, we had another, like, smaller event, like echolocation, like, in the middle of this and the next big event, where we got some of the other good entries from this, last item series, because honestly, we hit so many good submissions that didn't even make it.
I mean, it depends on if those submissions were actually, like, accepted or not.
I feel like most of them were pretty good, honestly. Is there a way to view if things were accepted or not?
I'm pretty sure right now the item suggestions forum is closed. It was opened up for a bit, like at when the event first started, Metrolands, but since then it has been closed again. So
I'd have to figure that out, I suppose. But I would really like if some of the items that we're missing did get in, because I feel like there was a lot of honestly good shit. I feel like you could justify a tiny little, 2 or 3 week echolocation. Just one more time.
and overall, there was a lot of submissions. That
Yeah.
the last time item suggestions were open, I didn't submit anything personally because I was busy with other stuff. But
Yeah.
from when I was checking the forums, there were a lot of submissions.
I definitely know next time we have item submissions, I'm going to have at least 6 people I use as proxies to submit more items of myself. I'm going to fully develop items, and I'm just going to give you the file and tell you, go post it on the forum.
The Ethan tactic. Oh my god.
I don't see the problem with that. I see
No.
zero issue with this. If I have those wonderful ideas and I'm going to find wonderful little people to enact my orders, then I should be allowed to have little minions. My little goon squad.
Little puppets.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulling up by the strings.
We also had a, God, did we have a music kit this time around?
Nope, no music kits this time.
I swear there was a music kit, but, like, the catalog is showing me otherwise.
Last one was Warp Zone, Rain World.
Yeah, the evidence is showing I'm wrong. That is unfortunate.
Igor music kit. That's gonna have to wait until the next event, I guess. Quite unfortunate.
The next item was a berry and mint from, I think it was it? No, it was Pedrito that made berry and
Pedrito.
mint. I was thinking of another item. I think it was the one Juice tried to submit back during the first period for opening items. It was the gradient one, the flame one, if you recall.
Yeah, that one I'm pretty sure that one literally couldn't get in because
yeah,
I think it's just the color code or codex whatever that just took up too many characters.
Yeah, I still remember it was a honestly gas item. It was good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
If there was some way to get it in without just breaking chat messages, then yeah, it would absolutely get in.
I wonder how possible it is to do anything else with a color besides just that. Because clearly a gradient is too intensive on it, but I wonder if 2 colors is doable.
Maybe.
I'd have to look into it, and I'm not sure what would be the right way to do that. If you I don't think you could make it an HTML text code alternate the color for each one. I don't think you can do that. I'm not confident because I don't really understand that whole thing, but I don't think you can do that. I think it would have to be some type of gradient.
Yeah, I honestly don't know enough about that stuff to even say anything.
I don't know. I definitely might have to think about looking into that at some point, because I do like the idea of something that is more than just the color. But
also, one last thing
I
want to say about the new enigma. that this one that got everyone confused because the purple is the color for the red team, and the green is for blue.
Man, I'm
And
gonna be honest. Like, I get it's like hard to visualize at first, like when you first see it.
yeah, I
My
think that was the only reason people were getting confused
yeah,
because like that was their first time seeing the paint.
my point is like, what does it fucking matter? It's the name
Yeah,
in chat. It's not like it's on the scoreboard or when you hover over the person. It's like it's not. It's just the fucking, you know. It's fucking. It's
I
just
know.
the.
I'm not trying to get like all like fucking Jesse Jesus fucking team recognition or some shit, but it was pretty funny seeing people like asking what team someone was actually on because his paint.
Yeah. Again, like I get it. I don't know, man. I think it's wild to like care that much. You know,
Yeah.
it's the name tag. It's your gameplay is not affected by the name tag in the slightest. Of course, while it was not like part of the typical items, there is 2 badges from this event. Take note of. The first one is the credits funded tag for your funding of pathways and whatnot.
How many credits you got funded right now?
1.
I respect it. I respect it.
Look, man.
Gotta save for yourself, you know.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I would have liked to contribute to the paths, but I don't got the credits to spare. It is rough right now.
I get that. It's a tough world out there in the Metrolands. Sometimes you gotta look out for yourself, you know.
And the other one is a World Traveler, which is for obtaining all the items from the shops. And,
How many people have this? 37 people have this. Okay, wow, that's a lot more from when I last checked.
mods, please retrieve the job listings in their local area.
And of course, the super ultra rare secret title for
The hidden
getting
one.
100%ing every path that definitely exists.
It's true. It's true. 42 will tell you next week when we have them on. It's true. It's exactly what happens. It's true.
Damn, I forgot. There's no new skins this event. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we got like 400 of them in Swashbuckler, so I'm like I'm kind of good.
Yeah, but I would like to see if someone would submit some skins in the next suggestions. Like last skin we got was in Warp Zone, the Eggeneer, and then there was nothing at Echolocation, and then Swashbuckler. That was when all the classic skins, I guess, came out.
Overwatch dies, so you can go ahead and put like Tracer in as a skin.
Maybe.
Might as well.
Alright, next up, profile skins. There are 3 of them, actually, wow.
Was there 3 of them? Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's what I'm saying. We had Nether Portal from Octasun. He was actually one of the first people to start messing around with like making like custom profile skins about a year or 2 ago. I remember.
Yeah, God bless Octasun, man. He knows how to make fucking profile skins. I literally seen him like multiple concepts of like skins of like multiple games, and like all of them look clean as hell.
They're really good. So it was Octasun and Canarde. They made that one. There was a Super Mario World one, which I think all of them have Octasun as a contributor actually. The Super Mario World also had Screwdriver and Canarde. And the Dark World one had Octasun and Canard. Okay, all of these are Octasun and Canard. Now hold on.
Yes.
Now hold on a minute. Oh, I enjoy my Undertale one. I have it enabled.
I like the Nether Portal one. I think that was my favorite from this event.
Next legendary item was the respawn effect, the Griffin's Home. It's Family Guy funny moments from Infinite Phantasm. What's your thoughts on Family Guy, June?
It's funny.
Huh?
It's Family Guy, you know,
It's Family Guy, funny moments.
comedic, you know.
Yeah. A lot of comedic things. And I believe, yeah, we had another spray sound, which was the Isaac one
Gremlin.
from Gremlin, yeah. That's
Yeah,
pretty
this
cool.
is yeah, Flash Isaac, the treasure room sound effect. I like it.
That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Was that all the items? No, we're missing a couple.
We have 2 taunt effects actually.
Oh, yeah. There was the Lethal Company conga. I believe that was Eno. Yeah, that was Eno. Very
Probably
good.
one of my favorite items from this event, to be honest.
It's so weird. It's completely different energy from the conga normally, I feel like, but I don't know, like, it works.
It fits.
You
I
know what
think
I
it
mean?
fits perfectly well.
I think it fits. It kind of works out for me. And then obviously the funny Home Depot one for the little fucking usual what taunt for the engineer.
I honestly I do, jumping jack. That's
Yeah.
the one. And from that's from Octosun again.
Okay, dude, this is your 4th fucking item. What's hold on a fucking second. Okay, I get your contributor for all the map. Okay, I'm guessing he's like just the necessary contributor for all the profile ones to work. And I'm guessing this is his like normal item submission.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess.
I mean, all of his items are good, so I'm not complaining or anything like that.
Oh, rise and shine, Sui. It's good to finally have you.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
Pickle.
I'm not responding to that.
Alright, well, it is good to have Suisoldier finally join us roughly 47 minutes into the episode. It's great to have
Oh,
you.
that's paltry numbers. It's fine.
It's paltry numbers, yeah. You showed up at some point, and that's better than some people could do. So honestly, we take it. We take it, right? Just to catch up with speed, we've been going through the wonderful Metrolands event, talking about many of the items in the event so far, just going down the catalog, just having a great little chat about stuff. Believe we've gotten past most things. Right now we are on, I believe, yeah, we're
A
on
new
taunt
Uber
effects.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we already did all the taunt effects, pretty sure.
Yeah.
wonderful, huh?
Yeah, pretty good items so far. I mean,
Maybe
how have
it's
you
a
felt
good
so
thing I
far?
wasn't here.
Yeah, sorry. So we already talked about your item.
Oh, what'd you say?
We did?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jolly said she hated it. It was the worst
What?
item at an event.
What?
Jolly.
Hold on. Wait. Let's not start slander. First off, I don't even remember what your item is.
It's the battle.
Oh,
the hero
okay.
companion.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to battle cries yet.
It-
Exactly. Like, I haven't even
It's
had
the
a chance to
companion,
talk about
Jolly.
it. I
It's
haven't
the
even.
companion.
Can you believe this? She couldn't even remember what my item was.
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. Hold on. I have to go fact check if this is true.
This is how I'm treated?
Jolly, it's the companion.
Fuck!
His
I
item was the
literally read
companion.
out his name. I remember.
This is what I'm greeted to?
No.
I can't
no,
believe
no.
this.
No, I said only good things about the companion.
I never played Battle Block, so I wouldn't know the references, but
Yeah, you weren't born yet.
good item. I'm not responding to that. I'm just gonna say good item, and we're gonna move on
It's a
because
good
Uh-huh.
item. I played a
Oh,
little bit of
happy?
Battle Block. It's very pleasant, and I think it was a good item. I very much enjoy companions. I would like to see more of them. I think it's cool. Is there any other items you would like to highlight with your return, Sui?
I like the Family Guy respawn, even though I probably won't be able to unlock it, because I haven't played the event in like 3 weeks.
Sui, how far are you?
Sui,
into
it's
the
only
map?
been up 3 weeks.
I know.
Sui, how far are you into the map?
I completed the Redwood Forest, and then I got stuck in the Egypt zone, and that's where I stayed for the whole duration.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the curse of
no.
Ra.
And
That's the
I
curse
have
of
not
Ra.
moved.
Oh no.
Yep, so I got to the second area when it was just unlocked, and then I got lost to the sands of time.
Yep, that's
Quite
the Pharaoh's
unfortunate.
curse. Let's see for the wonderfully depicted GIF here.
Oh, I will say, side note, shout out to 42 or whoever made the locations. I really appreciate the RPG references.
Yeah, there's a lot of good references in the map in total. I mean, if I had the patience, I would go over all of the map and a lot of the funny references in it. I do feel like, in that regard, it's kind of like a really fitting event for what is going to soon be the 10th anniversary of Redsun. It's very commemorative. It's very fun. I enjoy it.
10th anniversary. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is really crazy. I genuinely like completely memory waved on that. That is going to be the 10th anniversary of Redsun in like 2-3 weeks.
Let's not shoot for 20.
Well,
Yeah.
Let's just let it explode.
I mean, I was just talking with Simp about it, and something with Aurora Mention may or may not happen, but I'm not at liberty to say.
I wonder what that's about. What are
You'll
we, in
just have
some kind of
to
Aurora
wait and see.
Mansion version 6?
But version 5 was the final list, right?
Surely.
Yeah,
Who's
and the
to
next
say?
Terraria update's gonna be the last one.
I hate Terraria.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I know what Sui's talking about.
Did you say
but,
Terraria?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I said it, yeah.
I know
I'm just gonna move on.
there was a special jukebox also planned for the 10th anniversary as well.
Captain Jack.
That's it was gonna contain songs from every previous jukebox, or well, like one song from every previous jukebox.
Yeah, I was about to say everyone is kind of a big ass. But
I hope No Winners comes back.
Imperial March, my beloved.
No,
Rocket Jump Waltz remix, my beloved.
no.
I'm spreading this info I never played during Imperial March.
Don't sing with me.
Oh, man.
That
So in
is-
terms of the next items, I believe, yeah, going through here, growth power up. I think is that the Mario one or is it the other one?
I genuinely have no idea.
Both power up, like the taunt effect?
No, the Ubercharge. We're on Ubercharge music now.
Oh,
From Durandor.
I don't know.
I could play this sound effect to hear it happen, but that would come on the podcast too.
Well, I mean, as long as no one else is talking, I guess it's fine.
All right, wonderful. Feel free to edit it out. That sounded like Friday Night
Wait.
Funkin' music.
Okay, man.
But cool item suggestion, Drander. Thank you for providing it. The next item was upgrade station music from Pokey. Just a whole new category first off, which is great to see. I like that it's not a misc. It's just getting its whole new category because it kind of makes sense. There's enough situations for an upgrade station music, I think, that it justifies itself.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good new type of item, I'd say.
And of course, Pokey made it so the item was it was buy something, will ya? It's the Earthbound music from that one shop.
The Earthbound music.
The Earthbound. Guys, I swear I played Earthbound.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3/4 of the way through it and I dropped it, but it's good. I like Earthbound as a concept.
We've also got another new battle cry.
Dr. Freeman.
Freeman.
Yeah, you Jolly, we're not putting your all into that one. You gotta try that again.
I used to be able to do a better G-Man voice, but I kind of lost it at some point.
Freeman in the Flesh. This one is from Sphinx. Very nice. Very spammable.
You could have fooled me into thinking Eno made it. But he already had items in
Yeah,
it.
actually, I was genuinely surprised, like checking the catalog for the first time, that this was not from Eno. So
It's a good item though. I like it. It's not as, I mean, people will bitch about any battle cry, to be fair, but honestly, I think it's less loud than a lot of them, and I kind of appreciate that.
yeah, so that's why I like it. Even if it does get spammed, I'm just perfectly fine with it.
But like that's the point of the battle cry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like people do this every time, you know. Like,
Well,
it's nothing.
You remember the fucking 28 stab wounds, and then way later, when the suggestions opened again, we got fucking 10 years in the joint.
I do not recall 10 years in the joint. Could you remind me?
10 years in the joint was a battle cry suggestion, and then someone else did another 10 years in the joint for a different item. Both, thankfully, were denied.
Hopefully we'll put one on a taunt effect next time.
How unfortunate.
I would veto that shit myself.
You do have that power now. Past battle cries, we do have Sui's favorite item, perhaps, which was low tier persuasion. There's a voice domination line from fucking, I know who made it. But I'm gonna have to check. It was Ethan and Denkyu.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Pretty good item. I'm really surprised that was not like sooner.
I'm surprised this got in general, to be honest, but
Nah.
You know what? I have some truth.
Oh.
I
Alright.
was the one who made that domination. Ethan stole it from me.
And you're not on
Huge
contribution.
Redsun drama.
I was in the middle of making the battle block companion when I had that bright idea, but then I shelved it, put it in my vault for next time, and I made the unfortunate decision to just slightly mention it in TF2 chat, and Ethan immediately snatched it.
Ooh, you
You're
heard
gonna
it
have
here,
to make a
folks.
Redsun drama thumbnail now. What a fucking
Ethan the redhead
red
stealing
circles,
item ideas.
fucking triangles. Goddamn it.
I've come to make an announcement.
Still, very good voice lines, I'd say. And also, this item single-handedly increased the stocks for the red card taunt by about 5 times.
True.
Yeah.
Because, in case you don't know, Scout, when he uses the red card taunt, has a chance to play the domination voice lines. Which, yeah, when you have this item equipped, will lead you to have an on-demand telling someone to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Which is always nice.
It's as if Redsunners needed another fucking way to do that.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, quite pleasant, honestly. I quite enjoy it. I feel like there's another item I missed. Oh, we have a Searing Italian for On Fire. It's Mario.
He is burning. Yes,
I love
Mario is
Mario.
burning.
Yeah, I see the very last one here is the yeah voice line. The fucking WarioWare wrestler for voice line. Yes.
WarioWare.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Kelly, it's
Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven.
not WarioWare.
Fuck. Okay, look.
Someone has
look,
TF2 wear too much in the brain.
Look.
It should have been there when we were talking about.
You have
TF2
to
where-
understand. It looks exactly like GBA WarioWare. Okay.
I mean, they're both the same people.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did pass through 2 items, by the way. You missed 2 items.
Okay, well, let me credit Wrestler first by to Martin, Literal, and Eno. And Searing Italian by Luminid. It's a good item.
One item, actually.
What I fucking
done.
miss? Oh, I missed Nice Cock.
Yes, respectable rooster. Nice shot.
Also from to Martin.
Thank you to Martin. Very funny item.
This was, I remember this one was also kind of like a, are we allowed to put that in? type of
Yes.
thing. And
Also, so you go first.
no, you go first. You go first.
I need to add, where the hell does the pyro voice line come from? For that.
I think that's Keanu Reeves.
Is that...
I think it's from him, like in Cyberpunk
it's from
or
the
something.
fucking it's the Cyberpunk one.
He goes, "Impressive cock."
I didn't fucking okay.
Oh my
Now hold on. I didn't know that was from the pyro. I thought that was a completely different item. So now I know what the fuck
Yeah,
I
no,
kept
that's-
hearing that from.
Yeah, that's the pyro when he does that.
Okay. That's nice to know that now.
You learn something new every day.
I think it was a good item. I think it's very creative, so to speak, if we want to put it that way. I don't know. I like something like that that has a voice line for every like class. I think that feels good. So I very much enjoy it. I definitely like. I definitely get why some people were like against it at first because it is kind of goofy, but like I don't know. I don't think it's too goofy. I think it fits right in. And again, it's nice to have one that has a different line for each class. That feels good. What was the other one I missed?
That was the only one you missed. I'm stupid. I thought the Genji medic call was from this event, but that was in Warp Zone, and I'm done.
No medic calls this time around.
No, unfortunately.
We definitely should loot Overwatch for more parts now that it's dead, though.
Yeah.
Because like I said earlier, 2026 is going to be the year of the Tracer skin on Scout.
No further inquiries on that. Overall, though, very good item selection this time around. There was a lot of submissions from the last item suggestions, but from what they picked, it was a really good selection.
Yeah, no insult to the last batch or the one before, but yeah, this was definitely the best one. We just get better ones each time, though. It's just one of those things. Each time we get a better pool, and this time we've had a very good pool. So, I'm quite happy.
Alright. Well, I mean, that's pretty much everything gone over. Metrolands gone over the items, gone over the game modes. Anything else?
Do you want to talk about the Yeti?
Yeti!
Do you want to address the Yeti in the room?
Guys, new VSH boss.
Guys,
oh my god.
It's real.
People hate it.
The game mode everyone likes, and is well known for being very popular within the community.
Alright,
And
we're
very
gonna...
valid.
Look, we're gonna have an episode one day where we just crash out about VSH. That's not today. Save your energy.
Yeah, I know.
I thought we already did.
Yeah, first off, that was the game mode tier list. Second of all, I'm not going to be crashing out about VSH.
Unless you didn't get it all out of your system, Jolly.
I feel nothing negative towards VSH.
That's a damn lie, but we'll move on.
Okay, that's true. That's true, though. I like VSH.
Where are we talking about the Yeti?
You want to talk about the Yeti?
Talk about the Yeti. I don't know anything.
Honestly, I legitimately have not played against the Yeti. I think I played against him like once, and even then, I did not, just straight up did not see the rage. Actually, no, I did see the rage. I got stunned for like 5 seconds, I think, and I just died. So that was my first impressions with that boss.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
the
about
gist
you guys.
of it. It's when he rages, it spawns like a bunch of ice boulders from the ceiling, and they kind of rain down in kind of a spread. And if they hit you, they stun you for like 2 seconds a pop. And sometimes that is dangerous. In regards to what we had before, is it better? Maybe.
I forgot what the Yeti's rage. Wasn't it just like a?
The Yeti
like
before was
big
just a
AoE?
flat AoE stun. It was like
Yeah.
basically like original, like Saxon Hail, but instead of like the standing around fear, you were just stuck still. And of course, it was a lot shorter though. But so this is kind of different, I suppose.
Yes.
And of course, there's been some balancing since courtesy of Ethan, I believe, making it a little bit less powerful. Definitely still kind of a quirky little boss, I think, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not the most like balanced boss, but fun, I think.
It's definitely a choice. I'll tell you what I would have done if I was the expert balancer man. Alright, you gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I'm cooking. I'm cooking with this idea. You gotta hear me out. No, I'm cooking. Listen, just listen up. Instead, I think the raid should be that it throws the Super Zombie Fortress tank rock, but it's like an ice boulder. And it does the thing it does in Super Zombie Fortress that it's not supposed to do on purpose, where it is now just like a walking hazard. You see what I'm putting down? You see what I'm putting down? Because think about it, like that's a different thing. That's a different thing no boss has. That's like a different tool. That's a completely different tool that I think you can use for some cool shit. I'm interested in the idea. You know? Just give me the honest truth.
What's like stopping you from just not walking into it, like just avoiding it?
Well, I mean, you can ask the same thing in Super Zombie Fortress.
Yeah, there's a reason fucking tanks in SCF don't like barely ever throw rocks.
Disagree.
Okay, but like you get the vision, right?
Sort of.
Like, my point is that it's a different thing for a hail. It's not just some variation on a stun. It's a new thing. And
it's novel, yeah.
I think you could do some interesting stuff with it. And of course, it would make sense. It would look like it makes sense for this big ass Yeti to just fucking pick up a chunk of ice and chuck it at you. Like the visual in my brain looks correct.
All right.
I feel like this was a unpopular idea. What would you do, Sui? What would you do, Wise Guy?
What? Why me?
I don't know. I presumed you have a better idea. You know?
Dude, I see you try not to laugh, bro. It's disrespectful as shit, dog.
Dude, do not fucking ask me about VSH balancing. I'm not. This is not that discussion to be had here. Anyways,
I would at one point like to do an episode that is just a collection of crazy VSH takes and balancing ideas.
I'm pretty sure if you try to do an episode like that, Sui would just quit.
No, I just asked for more money.
What? 12 cents to 14 cents?
I do not pay him 12 cents an hour.
What's the fucking conversion rate for euro? What is this?
No, he gets paid on commission.
How much?
Don't worry about it. You were on the fucking quiz show where we talked about it.
What quiz show?
Yeah, we can never let that come out.
That ever happening?
We can never let that come out.
Yeah, that can never see the light.
That wasn't episode 20. What are you talking about?
Just we just keep on pretending that that exists.
I can't.
Anyways, Sui, thoughts on TF2 where? I really want to know your thoughts on TF2 where.
What are your two thoughts first?
I mean, me and Jolly both pretty much agreed that it is it's a pretty enjoyable mode.
It makes me incredibly happy because I have such fond memories of the old WarioWare from back in the day before it got like completely broken from updates. And so to just have the good pieces from Micro TF added back to the original lovely form factor, it makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. I feel like you might have a different opinion.
Maybe this is just another case of like SCP handling, but I was converted into a TF2 hater.
Right.
Oh, by what?
There is no hear me out.
No, I mean,
I'm here. Yo, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm listening though. We're listening.
It's just, you know, it's become like a proto-Flowey almost. You want to join to say play something else, you know, and then you get an influx of 10 randoms joining, taking up your queue slot. This is a side note for all the others who might feel this way. I personally can just skip the queue, but it takes up your queue slot, and you're like, what the fuck? Who are these people? And all of them are only there for TF2 wear. And then, on the same point, me personally, I am God's greatest TF2 wear enjoyer, but maybe it's just the player base this time, because for some reason, I don't feel that spark anymore. And people are like posting their leaderboards and shit, and it's like, what is happening here?
Yes, I do agree, and I do definitely think it's an issue solely of the community, like with other modes like Midem.
Yeah.
People care about leaderboards way too much, and honestly, caring about leaderboards at all in the big year 2025, which is insane.
Remove
Yeah, I thought we
every
nipped that problem in
badge.
the bud.
Remove every strange title. Remove every leaderboard. This is my unfiltered dog shit opinion.
I don't even think the badges are that big of an issue, to be honest, because like
I just want it gone on principle.
Yeah, fair, but most of the badges are just do random shit for TF2 or there's milestone badges, but even those aren't too bad. I really just think it's an issue with people caring way too much about winning.
Yeah.
When really you should just be enjoying the mode like as like a WarioWare mode. Just play the games and have fun.
I'm trying to play this thing like I played it way back in 2011, man, and I got people over here in the fucking TF2 chat showing off, oh my god, I won, look at me, look at this badge, oh my god, like they just won the fucking Olympics, and I'm like, okay, just calm down, dude, like,
I mean, have you
it's
gotten a win
TF2
badge
wear.
yet?
No, I probably never will, because people take it too seriously, like, TF2 where it gets picked in the vote and everyone just goes fucking silent, dude. It's ludicrous.
I've got 2 round wins already. I don't need to care.
I've gotten a
about
round
winning
win.
anymore.
Look, I've got my micro TF badges that everyone apparently is treating like some lost currency, so
Yeah.
I'll take that.
They do be treating those badges like they're gold now.
God, I was only fucking 1 item off of the all boss clear. I have to find it. Which one?
I may have not gotten that, but I can say that I have the all-around where I've won every single game mode at least once. Game mode? Minigame. There you go. So that means I did break the barrels. Fuck you all. That's my achievement.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them.
I'm missing the barrel one.
I've got 2 of them, the micro win and the all round. But the one I'm actually annoyed about is like clean micro run. That I swear I've been so close to getting that one so many times, but I would always lose like 1 mini game. It like always like break the barrels, fucking I don't know, some other just RNG mini game, then I just lose the clean run. That one was annoying as hell. I'm kind of annoyed I never got that one. Yeah, but other than that, who cares? I'd still say Ultimate TF2 where is still like a perfectly enjoyable mode. Definitely better than Micro in my opinion. Just the way community treats it right now is just kind of mind-numbing, I think I'd say.
I mean, I think it'll wear off eventually because you kind of have to like take into perspective, like this isn't just the biggest like new game mode edition in Redsun in the last like year or two. This is the biggest new game mode edition in TF2. in like a year or two.
I mean, I'd say this is the biggest game mode addition since Venom, basically. So.
Yeah. I mean,
By the way, we are talking about this right now. Armstrong just got into TF2, where it is now on 35 out of 40 players.
See,
it was like to cap off the episode with a little WarioWare match.
I think I'm good, man.
Oh man. Well, can't blame me for asking.
I think
Can't
it's
blame a Barker for
ludicrous.
trying.
People are now asking for like TF2-ware balance changes. I've seen people like, you need to remove the clock minigame and the math minigame. What are you talking about?
Man,
Yes, it is
people will be
upgrade.
asking about fucking anything though. Like, I think people just be saying shit to say shit some days.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen complaints about like there's too many like RNG minigame micro
But like, what does that
games in
mean?
the pack.
You know, that's the one I always hear. What the fuck does that mean?
But like, first of all, who cares? Second of all, I would take more like RNG based micro games if it meant having a good actually like good variety compared to micro. It is genuinely insane, like seeing people like straight face going and saying they enjoyed micro better than TF2 or Ultimate. Like I don't know if I'm living in some like bizarro dimension, but like it's actually crazy seeing people like
It's
unironically say that.
because if you fucking look back at the message history of any of these people, they were bitching about micro TF the whole time it
Yeah.
existed.
Or they
No, no.
weren't here.
Or they weren't here. I think people should actually believe the opinions they speak.
I'm not gonna say like I'm glad micro is gone, but like, I mean, like it's basically like an improvement in every single way.
It just
right?
took the good things from micro TF and it added it in with a bunch of other shit. I don't see how you could prefer it.
Yeah.
Did you miss barrel? Did you miss the barrels?
Old barrels. That was something.
The only thing I miss is I think the spleef was really good in micro TF. Honest to God.
What, like the boss minigame?
Yeah, I don't think it's in TF2 or Ultimate. No.
I'd say the closest thing is the one with the spies on the platforms.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Like,
honest. That one's kind of. I don't know. I would have preferred the new version of the spleef thing. I don't know what it's actually called. I just call it spleef. That's just what I'm used to.
Shout out to Beat Block Galaxy, where the beat was misaligned.
True. I think it was disappearing blocks is what it was. I think that was better than the hexagon spy one we have now. That's kind of like the only one I can think of where like I preferred the micro TF version. If you have something else, feel free to tell me. I can't think of it.
I've said everything I can about TF2ware, so
What about Prop Kill?
Well, we talked about Prop Kill a little bit. We talked about all the game modes.
Okay, what did you say about Prop Kill?
I think it's nice. Good,
it's nice.
Just 10-minute mode, just to lay back, relax. If it was anything above 10 minutes, then I'd start like, okay, it's getting a little bit iffy, but I genuinely don't see the issue since the game was so short.
It's just nice to have more short game modes in between the 20, 30, 40-minute arena game modes, you know? Stuff like
What's your opinion, Stewie?
Prop Kill to me is apathy. I can't get myself to hate it, and I can't get myself to love it either. It's just, it comes on, and my soul leaves my body. I don't know, man. I feel like if I wanted to do that, I would just go play Gmod, or even better, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, because the physics there are better.
Yeah, All 3 people left on that. Like I get it. I would
Look,
never judge somebody if they did not enjoy prop kill. Because, like, from an objective standpoint, like, no matter if I, like, enjoy the play sessions, like, I do have to be a little objective. It is probably the least substance-filled game mode.
yeah, it's just fling all these together at some people. Oh, and you have to play Pyro too, because that's extra damage. Oh, someone got the shipping container. Oh, okay, game's over then. I'll go AFK and eat a sandwich or something.
So, like, I get it. It's just, like, I can't, I don't know, maybe I'm incapable of hatred anymore.
I would say I am probably a little bit biased since I do often end up at near the top of the leaderboards when it comes to prop kill, but I do like it. I wouldn't say Pyro is like the only class you could play. I do like playing Sniper a lot. The ability to just like, zap stuff faster is honestly really good.
Okay,
Good
what does
for, like,
Zap do? Can we have that discussion?
Okay. Zap. If you zap like a exploding barrel, obviously explodes. But you can also like just zap to like essentially like counter like props coming at you. Like if you zap something that's like flying towards you, it will just like basically like break the momentum of whatever object was there, and you could basically just M1 it, throw it back at whoever threw it at you. At least I think that's how it works. I have no idea.
You're the one here claiming you like to play Sniper. I was kind of hoping you would know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure that's how it works.
All prop kill players just learned how to play the game.
True.
I think overall, like, I do have some gripes with Metroland, and I think, you know, when we inevitably have a little retrospective, we sit here in our, you know, wine drinking table with 42, and we kind of have a nice retrospective on Metrolands. I think, like, I'll talk a little bit more about some of my gripes with it maybe, but I do feel overall pretty positive about Metrolands. I think it's cool, it's good items, good game modes, it's unique, it's pretty, it feels good.
I would say overall, I do have certain issues with it, but overall, I do think it's a genuinely really fun event. And honestly, I even put it above Warp Zone, to be honest. I'm actually having more fun with this than Warp Zone.
I'm not allowed to voice my true full opinion, but
Wow.
I do think Metrolands is very good. It's a very high quality thing, and I mean, if this is what we can expect going forward, like in terms of production quality, I'm very fucking excited for what comes next.
Sue, are you gonna say something?
I can appreciate Metrolands because, like Miku once said on the podcast, every event kind of feels different from each other.
Yeah.
And it's really true. Metrolands is vastly different than anything we've done before. Unfortunately, because we've never done anything like it before, that means that there's going to be some things that are kind of unchecked, or like things that maybe wouldn't have stuck around in hindsight, but are there
definitely.
now.
Oh yeah.
And it's like Jolly said, I feel good about it as an event, but I also have some like kind of big sour grapes with it as well. I mean, I don't know if it's bias or not, but you two have definitely played it more than I have, because, you know, I dropped it within like the first 3 days. I haven't played it
I mean,
up until like, I don't know.
Played that much more than you. I checked it. I've
Yeah.
only played like 24 hours worth of Metrolands.
Yeah. Like, we got, what, 10 areas to go through, and I stopped at the second one when it was just unlocked.
We're not making
wow.
it. We're not making it. Me and you, we're not gonna make it. But
Lo and behold, there's a title, but, like, I don't really care about the title this time.
is it too late to ask 42 for the press pass?
That's what I'm saying.
Surely we can get the press pass from 42. I need a quick check for how much? Yeah, about 20,000 Metrolands points. If he could do that for me, that would be wonderful.
2,000 BP.
I
Actually, no, the
no, I don't want BP.
9,999 BP.
I would trade in my BP for Metrolands credits if I could.
42 can get me on the express lane. I will now play your event.
give me the fucking Six Flags. What do they call them? Fast Pass. That would be wonderful. 42 if you can do it. They don't have amusement parks in Europe, actually.
Not that many.
Is that true? Is that a true thing?
I don't know.
That is not true because
Okay, well.
Hub Scrub worked at Golden Towers, but go off.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me do a little. What do they call them? Amusement parks in Europe. Okay, because like, there's not gonna be any. They have a Disneyland. Huh?
Yes, they have
Yes,
a
they
Disneyland.
do in fact have a Disneyland.
Did you not know
yeah.
that?
Man, I don't know. I thought it was some sort of defunct land.
You just said that was Disney Euro.
Yeah, it's some sort of defunct land. The fall of Euro Disneyland. 35 minutes. Some kind of. Anyway.
Yeah, it's Euro Disney from Michael Eisner.
Yeah, Michael Eisner.
Of course it failed. But that doesn't mean Disneyland Paris doesn't exist.
I just didn't know it existed. I mean, no, it's fine. I just
What was that you
I
said
just didn't
earlier?
expect it would be French.
Some people just say shit to say shit.
And now hold on. Don't twist my words against me. I don't deserve this.
I mean, I don't need to twist them around. You just did it yourself.
All right, great episode, everybody. Great.
You want to move on, or do I need to bust out the cooking utensils again?
The what?
Oh no.
Huh? So,
For jolly's sake, I'll move on.
what are the cooking utensils?
All right, guys. Well,
Is that a
good
fucking
event.
frying pan?
Metrolands. Really fun event, guys. You developers over at Redsun.tf, you outdid yourselves.
Fun event, but stop being such shitters, guys.
Also true.
Also true.
Please just stop being annoying.
Just shut up. Shut up. Stop yapping, bruh. God damn. TF2ware comes back, and the first thing people do is bitch about it. Like, holy.
Redsun is very infamous for bitching. If I had like supreme dictator privileges of Redsun, I would make being nice a rule.
It is a very vocal minority, I think. But yeah. I will say I'm interested whenever you do the episode with 42, like the whole like technical side into the event and everything, because I imagine it had to be pretty difficult, like making like a whole ass map that also showed like where everyone is.
We'll certainly have a lot of room to talk about that in the next week or two when we finally have 42 on, which with the posting of this wonderful little episode 29, of course, we'll have a little forum post hopefully open up for you to submit alongside the the viewing of the episode. You can submit questions for 42, similarly to what we did for Warp Zone. We're basically just going to repeat it. Same idea. It's going to be great. I'm very excited to have him on. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good time to talk. I'm excited for that. But, besides that, I think we've wrapped up our Metroland summary for the day.
Which episode did you say?
Warp Zone.
Episode 29?
Yeah, see, I was about to say, no fucking way, we're on episode 29.
Did I say 29?
Yes.
Said 29.
Honestly, with the amount of failed episode 20s, man, we might be on episode 29.
We don't talk about those, alright?
Oh.
Look, one day we'll have just a fucking sitcom clip show.
Hey, Sui, can you edit this? Not really.
Episode 30, do a tier list on all the failed episode 20s.
Okay. I've had enough.
How much do I have to pay you extra to do another tier list episode?
It
Yeah,
has
you
to
asking
be at
me or
least
Sui?
3
Okay.
digits.
Free digit.
You do know we have to do a revision for the game mode tier list now that there's 4 new game modes, right?
Oh,
No.
blah, blah, blah.
We'll do it in fucking 2026, man. I don't want to do it this year.
We'll do it after
Fair
the next
enough.
Redsun event.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. And now you've said it, so now it's legally binding.
Oh, God damn.
After the next event. I'll let 42
Or
know he
better
has
yet,
to
when
speed run the next event. Make sure it's ready in January next year.
when the fucking moderator applications open again.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
They'll probably be more far off, I think.
Or, what do you think happens first? Redsun event, Chapter 3 or 4 PVM boss comes out, or mod apps open?
Genuinely, I think it would be Chapter 3 for PVM
PvE.
first.
Yeah.
Deltarune.
Like, they're probably
Tomorrow.
gonna do that. Deltarune is tomorrow.
Deltarune next week.
I actually heard it in a dream.
You heard it
true.
here.
Toby
Toby
Fox
Fox.
spoke to me.
Today.
Get him in for the Redsun podcast.
Deltarune is awesome.
I love Deltarune. That's the wrong image. I posted the fucking Eldritch cat again. I have to find my fucking Deltarune image.
No one's gonna know what you're talking about.
Sometimes they do.
Jamie,
I'm not putting that in.
put that image in.
Sometimes they know. Sometimes they don't.
It's in case you're wondering, it's an image with a cat and tentacles coming out the left corner and a full moon.
Which I know is a bad
and,
start for a jolly image.
And the caption is me petting my cat before I sent to become a great one. And then in parentheses, I will miss him.
And then Deltarune is tomorrow, of course.
There's no saving this.
Well, good
It's
bit.
fine.
Good talk. Thank you, June, for joining us. Thank you, Sui, for finally waking up. It was great to have you both on tonight to talk about Metrolands, and I'm very excited for what the future of Redsun holds as we come into the 10th year of Redsun.
10 years, damn. I
10
really
years.
need to find something else to do.
Don't worry.
Happy anniversary, guys!
Happy anniversary. Don't worry, Redsun will
Steam
die
happy.
soon. SN Box will become
Steam
real.
happy. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off. Good talk, all. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
coming once again. We'll see you maybe next week. Maybe the week after. Probably won't be
There
too long
is
to
no
see you.
ending bit. Leave.